This really is a chef's dream. We've built the ultimate chef's playground, really. See it's all in bud. I feel like I'm at home now. I feel like I belong. Like, this is where it is. Service, please. I'm Cole, and this is my purpose. Tea tips will have to get up top. Winterell might be out. I feel how warm it is, isn't it?
Tucked away in the picturesque Megalong Valley sits Lot 101, and at its heart is a culinary gem redefining what it means to have farm-fresh ingredients. Blending his love for flavour with the richness of the land, Executive Chef Colin has taken farm-to-fork dining to a whole new plane.
The restaurant sits at the epicentre of our food bowl. It's the simple things done well for me. Plenty of radish coming off. Here, the intensity of flavour that we've got coming out of ingredients, because they're only picked like hours, minutes before service. Delicious, that stuff, eh? If you take amazing ingredients and treat them really well and just do the simple things right, you're on a winner. Got more trout out at room temp. Let's get it seasoned up, ready to go. We need to get a little bit of warmth in it, please. As long as I can remember, as a young kid, 7, 8 years of age, wanted to be a chef. So Josh, how much of these things do you need? How much pizza do you need? I've always been a good eater, so it was just natural progression, I think.
So you want to get the little floret, but also some flowers to go on it?
If we can get like 25 of those, so we've got 50 flowers. I grew up rural. We grew a lot of our own sort of fruit and veg and things like that. I think it really sowed the seed for this project. It's knowing where your food comes from. I did work experience. Was I 14, 9 months, under the tutelage of a bloke called John Slaughter. He ended up offering me an apprenticeship, and then he stuck his foot in my backside and said, "I think you're ready for the city." And naive country boy that I went and was working in Martin Place like 10 days later.
With a natural ability and a keen eye for detail, Cole found his career soaring, rubbing shoulders with London's greatest chefs. But it was a stint in country England that reignited his passion for the roots of food and flavour.
Came back to Sydney, wasn't planning on getting into the kitchen too soon. I was pretty tired after London. So I was actually swinging a shovel for my old man as a plumber's labourer. And a mate rang and said, there's an opening at the Boathouse, which was an iconic seafood restaurant in Sydney.
In returning to his roots of local fresh produce, Cole had found his home. But when his doors shut suddenly in 2020, he was forced to close a chapter of his life that he had never thought would end.
My world crashed, and I was scared. I didn't know, I hadn't thought about anything else. That was the be-all and the end-all.
Unable to be defeated, Cole, alongside business partners James and Christina, were soon writing a new story.
So there's a family tie-in here with the Megalong project. James, my business partner, and his wife Christina. Their brother is my brother-in-law. Basically, we held my wife's 40th birthday here, and partway through lunch and a few too many wines, James got me and said, "Come and check out this old house." And Lot 101 was born. How many got coming up now? 5. I still think it's a crazy idea. It's ambitious. We're kind of a restaurant that sits in the middle of an operational farm. As far as being as self-sustaining as we are, yeah, I think we're kind of at the forefront.
And if the menu doesn't quite have you booking your next trip just yet, then the location just might.
You know, the Megalong is such a beautiful place, and a lot of people don't know where it is. We're only 2 hours from Sydney. You know, you drive in from the top and you sort of dip in at Blackheath and you drive through the rainforest and the ferns, you pop out of this tunnel and there's this whole other world down here.
With no 2 trips to Megalong quite the same, make sure you head out to meet Cole and the team at Lot 101 to feast all your senses.
This is going to be my forever after job. It's that 7 or 8 year old boy that had an interest in food, and that passion still burns. it's a thing you can't control. It's a passion and it sits really, really, really deep inside you. And I just count myself lucky that, you know, I've got a job that I genuinely love. Mic drop. Woo!